Stree Shakti to me is a feminine quality in all human beings. The ability to care for someone or devote yourself to someone or something beyond concern for yourself. I don't have a specific relationship with the 9 Devis. I didn't grow up in that situation. But ever since the Linga Bhairavi temple has come up at Isha Foundation, I definitely feel like I have a special relationship with her. I should say, I think everybody feels like they have a special relationship with her, and I'm one of the many people who feels that way about her. The role of performing arts, at least in my life, is quite significant, and being a dancer and learning about the traditional stories that come, why that particular story has a certain progression, how is it that they translate philosophical ideas, very complex and important philosophical ideas, through very simple stories that even a child can understand. And every time that you dance it, you try to find a new aspect of it that you understand. So that has a lot to do with my own mental balance, because if I'm having issues understanding something, then I'm able to go back to my dance and think about why we approach a certain aspect of life in a certain way. I do some yoga in the morning. We do a practice called Angamardana, which can be quite hectic. It needs to be taught in the right way. I also dance many hours in the day, and I think that takes care of most of my fitness. Dance has helped my body in so many ways. In fact, dancers actually tend to get injuries quite easily. But I think because I'm a dancer, I take a little bit more care about my joints and muscles and tendons and ligaments. And yoga has definitely helped a lot with that. There's a certain balance that comes about with yoga, and that helps dance. And I think there's a certain freedom that comes with dance, and I hope that helps my yoga. I love South Indian food. I mean, I love Indian food, but I particularly love South Indian food, and I'm very bad at keeping a diet. I eat a lot of different grains, I eat a lot of different pulses. Thankfully, our traditional home cooking is not limited to one or two dals. Every day is a different dal. We eat a lot of what people call horse gram. We eat a lot of kollu. We eat a lot of sprouted green gram, a lot of ragi. I'm not actually overly concerned about what I eat. I think as long as I'm healthy and I'm able to do all the things that I want to do, diet has never really been something that I've been very strict about in my life. During this pandemic that is taking over the entire planet, dance has definitely been a grounding aspect for me. Of course, as artists, we all miss being on stage. We are not able to perform for audiences. We are not able to meet our musicians. We are not able to practice with them. We're not able to explore ideas with them. But having said that, it's allowed me to go back to old pieces that I maybe have not spent enough time with. I've gone back to some old favorites that I've not performed in a long time. It's been tough, but at the same time, I've been very fortunate because I was able to move back to Coimbatore and stay in the ashram. It has given me some time to refocus certain things in my life. I had the opportunity to teach dance in ways that I've never had the opportunity before. So I think those are the things that have kept me grounded during this pandemic. Maybe it's difficult for people who are on their own to constantly stay positive. I think the best thing to do is to find something that interests you and involve yourself in that, because you're never going to get this kind of time again. It's an opportunity to upgrade on the things that you are already invested in, to get better at something that you are already maybe slightly good at, or maybe it's something you had an interest in and now Unfortunately, because of the situation, we have some more time to focus on ourselves. The most important thing is it's given me time to regularize and strengthen my own meditation and my own yoga practices. And I think that's something I'm definitely grateful for. It's also been the first time in a long time that my husband and I have been in the same place for an extended period of time. So I'm also grateful for that time with him. I hope that out of this pandemic, we can all come out stronger. We can all come out better than we were going in and more capable than we were going in. I don't think I can mention just 5 women. I've been very fortunate to be surrounded by strong women. Like I mentioned before, the sannyasis in the ashram are so incredible in, and even though they were sannyasis, a lot of them took care of me from when I was a child, and in many ways they all played the role of my mother in different ways. Many other people, aunts, have stepped in. Many people who I'm not related to by blood have actually become very close family growing up. At the same time, my dance teacher, Leela Sampson, she's a very strong woman. I've had very good teachers in school. A lot of them were very strong women. I think if I didn't have these role models in my life, I'm not sure that I would be the woman I am today. And so I'm very grateful to pretty much every woman who has ever entered my life. Thank you.